I mean, but it is what it is.
One last one, man. Did you see this, bro? The Corey Holcomb
I seen
Anton.
that. I seen Corey Holcomb back down too and went sit down somewhere. I seen that.
According to Corey, he thinks I seen his show today. He thinks because he told the man don't say it again, and he didn't say it again, he thinks he really won.
I mean, if that's how he feels, but my thing is the man said, I'm about to come on, let's go outside. And when you didn't go outside, then ain't no use me saying it again. Because you've already showed me you ain't about it. So ain't no use me keep saying it, because if I'd have said it again, if he'd have said it again, Corey wouldn't have did nothing. You know what I mean? He wouldn't have did nothing. For one, he wouldn't have did nothing because it's a show. Right? So yeah, I just don't feel like he would have did nothing because the man already said, come on, let's go outside then. You know what I mean? So he was ready to go outside when Corey was like, nah, he sat back down. I mean, of course, you know how it is. You argue with somebody, the one person gonna say he won, the other say he gonna win. But me, from my perspective, oh boy, basically just let him know, look, I'm about that life. You want to go outside and handle it that way. But I'm not gonna keep talking. We're not gonna talk. I'm not gonna talk you to death. I'm not gonna keep saying it over and over and over. You know what I mean? So I already said what I said. I meant what I said.
Say it again.
Right.
Say it again.
Right. I mean, how many times you gonna say that? It's like, what's my point of saying it again? I already said it once. You didn't do nothing. I already told you, come on, let's go outside. You didn't do nothing. So what's the point of me saying it one more time? For the camera? Now, you may have tried something. I don't know, but we'll never know. So that's one of those, I believe this, you believe that. You know what I mean?
Because Anton, on the other hand, Anton said he would have beat the crap out of you. He didn't say crap. I don't like the he'd have beat the shit out of Corey. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said.
I've heard Corey's had them issues before. Corey's controversial anyway. You know what I mean? He done said some stuff that he needed to probably be taken outside. You know what I mean? Now, if he felt like he won, I mean, in hindsight, I guess, in a way, I guess he did win. When the guy wouldn't say it again, but my thing is, the guy already told you come outside, and you sat back down. So I mean, I think it's just however you want to look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, what I don't like is Corey on his recent show today or last night. He ended up talking about the man's daughter.
That's his daughter. This man said he ain't got no children out of wedlock. Nigga.
That's Cool daughter.
That's who?
Not Cool Mo D, Cool Mo daughter.
That's the air up there, nigga. Look, nigga, let me tell you something. Don't make no more kids, nigga. That bitch gonna be buying pussy like you after a while. If you don't know, nigga, don't ever brag on no motherfucking what you ain't got. Don't nobody want no kids with you, nigga. Don't nobody want no kids with you. Your prime years, you was a scammer, nigga. You was doing scams. Now that you older and found a way to manipulate, get dude off the screen. Get dude off the screen, man. Who the fuck is that, nigga? This motherfucker cat. I'm the captain now. Look at it. Hey, look. Let me tell you something. Don't make no more daughters, dog. You got to make it where your shit come out with a boy so he can make excuses for him.
And like put a picture of his daughter up, the man's daughter, calling her name, she ugly, and his wife. I think that's all weak. Bound. That was weak. That was super weak, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
That showed me that, you know what I mean, that you could have brought it up while we was there. You know what I mean? If you want to do that, bring a picture up now. But you wasn't about that life then. So, if that makes you feel better, by doing that, you know what I mean?
That's just off limits, bro. Look, we both fathers. Man, right. I don't care if me and you get into it, man, don't put my family in it, bro. This me and you. Don't put my family in it.
Corey knows that, he ain't coming back, but me, I'm gonna catch up with you eventually. You know what I mean? I'm gonna catch up with you eventually. You know what I mean? But Corey, that's weak.
That's weak.
Yeah, that's weak.
Put a picture of the man's. he put a picture of this man's daughter on his show, bro, and talked about, insinuating
but that shows
stuff.
Your character. That shows your character. That shows
yeah,
his character.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
that ain't.
He from Chicago too, ain't he?
Yeah, he from Chicago.
How y'all do up there?
Hell no. Hell no. No. I don't think nobody from the city, man, is rocking with that style right there. He should have just left it alone.
Weak. Yeah, that was definitely weak. I didn't agree with that at all. You know what I mean? That was definitely weak. But I didn't see that part. I hadn't really been. I've been, working on.
I rock with Corey. I rock with his show, but that right there made me lose a lot of respect. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see his response, but when he did that, I just turned the show. I'm like, I can't watch this, bro. You done threw me off now. Because if anybody talk about my daughter, we got a serious problem.
Right. That just shows you. You know what I mean? That's one of them throw rocks, hide your hand. You know what I mean? But he using his platform to. He don't know how that girl feels about that. She's gonna see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That can, that's a mental thing where he's not happy with himself. That's because that's based on all his comedy. You can tell he's not happy. You know what I mean? He's one of those individuals. Now he's funny. Don't get me wrong, but I think he uses his own hurt and all that to reverse it, and that's how he became who he is as a comedian. You know what I mean? Whatever works, but I just think family and they ain't did nothing to you. She didn't tell you to come outside. He told you to come outside. You know what I mean? So you wait a child leave and you bring that up. So that's just I think that was kind of wrong of me. Like I said, I like Corey too. Every time he would come to the city, I would go to his comedy shows. And you know what? And then a lot of women will walk out of his shows. A lot.
Yeah, he do. Yeah. He take it far, bro. He pushed buttons. He definitely pushed buttons for sure.
Yeah. So I just think but I think it's just weak on his part. And I'm pretty sure his closest people was like, man, that was kind of weak. You know what I mean? Zao, you come in there. He did that to other people. I think it was another female. I know she was talking about him. I can't remember exactly what the issue was with him or whatever. But yeah, he's did that before. So that's just him. You know what I mean? So I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, Stace, man, it's been real, bro. Let me hit this song.